Christina Nichols with Hollywood Junket at the premiere of Chinglish in Los Angeles at East West Players. I'm with one of the lead actors, Kara Wang. Kara, phenomenal job.
Thank you.
Absolutely enjoyed watching.
Thank you so much. It still wears me out to hear that all the time.
For our viewers at home who are completely unfamiliar with the play, tell us a little bit about your character.
Well, my character, I play the Vice Minister of Culture for Guiyang City, which is in China. And Daniel Kavanaugh, who is played by Matthew Jaeger, comes over and tries to do business, and he meets me, and we develop a sort of relationship, as one would say. Sort of.
You have to watch the show to see just how sort of it gets.
Exactly.
But we were talking a little bit off camera about the language and the writing. This is a play by David Henry Hwang,
Who is incredible.
Incredible. Tell us how easy it was to just dive into his words.
It's amazing because I actually recently came back from Beijing. I worked in Beijing for 4 years as an actress as well. So I just got back last year. And for someone who lived there, I'm originally from LA, born and raised, but for someone who did not live in China, from what I understand, he's so authentically captured parts of China in his writing without being stereotypical, without being just like so subtle but so authentic. And his writing is so smart that for an actor it truly is a gift to be able to be an actor in one of his pieces, because there's no work involved. There's absolutely no work. It's written so that you're going to get a laugh. It's written so that you're going, the audience is going to feel for you, and he just gives us so much to work with. It really has been an honor, really. Yeah.
And as an audience member, I can say I genuinely laughed and laughed and laughed throughout the entire piece.
It's just so smart, such smart humor too, It's not slapstick. It's like you really have to pay attention as an audience, which I feel like is very engaging, and it's a breath of fresh air. It's just been a pleasure, really.
Now, as an Asian American actress who's lived here and in China, what does it mean to you personally to be involved in this play?
It means a lot. It does. I mean, first of all, to be in a David Henry Hwang play at the David Henry Hwang Theater for the 50th anniversary is a really big deal. And he is just so, he really, I mean, he's famous in every sense of the word, but especially in the Asian American, community. And as an Asian American actress, to be able to represent more ethnic works coming from ethnic writers, directors, cast, whatever it may be. This cast, from what I've heard, is one of the most authentically Mandarin-speaking casts that have ever performed this show. And I think that that's a big deal, to show that there are people like this, that I am genuinely fluently bilingual. I speak fluent Mandarin with no accent, and obviously fluent American English with no accent. And to represent us and to show that we exist, and our story is one that's very unique to America, as would any person with a hyphen, Asian American or Mexican American or whatever it may be. We all have a unique story, and it's so lovely to be able to represent. Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the process from beginning to now in working on this show.
It's been a pleasure. I mean, everybody in the cast gets along really well, which is lovely, and we've had a month of rehearsal. We had our homework assignment to be off book the first day of rehearsal, which was really daunting. But me and Matt actually met up a bunch of times before rehearsal to make sure we had our scenes down tight. And, it's just been so smooth. Our director is incredible. He's one of the most intellectual people I've ever met. He is just so deep, and he knows his shit. He's good. And it's just been a pleasure to work with everybody. It's been a really smooth ride. It went by so fast. I can't believe we're at opening already,
And for our audience, how long does the show run?
The show runs until October 11th, so there will be 4 shows a week, Wednesday through Sunday, with a matinee on Sunday. The other show's at 8 p.m. And yeah, please come check it out. It's such a wonderful show. I promise you're going to have such a great time. And come check us out.
I know I had a great time. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for talking.